Hey, what's up, Fit Fam? On this video, we got Kitty Russo, real estate agent, teaching us how to make healthy smoothies.
Hi, I'm Kitty Russo from Remax Time Realty, and I'm here today to tell you about how to make a healthy smoothie every morning. I used to start my day probably like a lot of you with a bagel and grabbing a coffee and running to my car, but now I do something different in the morning. I make myself a healthy smoothie, and I take that with me in my car to drink on my way to work. What makes a great smoothie is fruits, vegetable, protein, and healthy fats. I drink smoothies every day to get myself a good, healthy start and to get all my nutrition in the morning before I go to work because I have a very busy day. I've been drinking smoothies for 9 years. What I like about them is I get my day started on the right foot. After 9 years, I've got the taste down. I'm not here to promote a product, but there's some products that I really like because I like the taste of them. After 9 years, I've got my smoothie down to exactly what I love. I actually get up in the morning craving the taste of my smoothie. I do the same pattern every day because that way I know what I need to keep my kitchen stocked with. I also use frozen fruits. That way I always have them available and I don't have to worry about buying fresh fruits. Step one of the smoothie, I always put my fruits in. I always like to start with a banana. The consistency that the banana gives the smoothie is really good. Up next, I always add blueberries. Blueberries have a great antioxidant and a great flavor. I use organic frozen blueberries, about a quarter of a cup. Next, I add other fruits. I love mangoes, frozen mangoes. There's a lot of frozen fruits. Today I'm going to use strawberries, frozen strawberries. Here again, I use about a quarter cup. Okay, now I've got fruits. The next thing I'm going to put in there is vegetables. I always use organic spinach. It doesn't have a lot of strong flavor like maybe a kale will, but so I always put, and remember, Popeye, don't be shy. After I've had my fruits and my vegetables in my smoothies, next I'm going to use a plant-based unsweetened. It's very important that you get unsweetened because we don't want any added sugars in our smoothie. I'm going to fill the cup up and I cover my fruit and vegetables. They have lots of different flavors of almond milk. I particularly like the one with coconut in it. Just make sure they're unsweetened. Next, I'm going to add my protein powder. I like the flavor of this protein powder. I've tried a lot of other different protein powders. This happens to be a plant-based protein powder, so it's good for you vegans and your casein-free people. I like chocolate. My husband likes vanilla. It's whatever you want. Okay, next up, you need to add a healthy fat. Maybe you don't want to use fish oil because it is a little bit strong. If you want a different type of healthy fat oil, you could. I used to use flaxseed oil. You could stop there with your smoothie because I do have fruit, vegetables, protein, but I'm going to show you a couple additives that I put in. I'm going to add a vegetable mineral powder because there's really not very many vegetables in there. The only one, I happen to use a certain brand. Some brands are going to be a little bit stronger than others, so I don't put a lot of this in. I'm going to put about a teaspoon, and it is just ground vegetables. Up next, I'm going to add from my mason jars chia seeds. I like to add, I do like flaxseed. Flaxseed is very good for you also. This is ground flaxseed, very inexpensive. Add a teaspoon of ground flaxseed. Next up, you can probably tell what this is by the color of it. It's turmeric, organic turmeric. And you can see that I buy it in bulk, and that's why I store them in mason jars. Once again, you don't want to add too much of the turmeric because we're not making curry. Now I'm ready to complete my smoothie. Last but not least, I add a small amount of ice because I want to keep my smoothie nice and cold. And then also I want to warn you, please do not overfill these. They will really make a big mess. If you think you don't have enough liquid, just go ahead and add some more almond milk. Make sure you have the lid on tight. All right. And now I'm going to blend my smoothie. These new blenders, you don't even have to time it, you just push smoothie. Okay, last but not least, you get your to-go cup or your smoothie in your to-go cup. One thing I'm going to warn you, do not leave this. You need to rinse it off because the protein powder will adhere to it and it's going to be a mess. Last but not least, I screw my lid on and I'm ready to go. The market is really hot right now. I've got to get going to work. Interest rates are down. Seller's market. If you're interested in buying, selling, or investing in real estate, now is the time to go. And you know what? I'm never too busy for your referrals. So give me a call or hit up Coach Russo, my son, and I'll be happy to discuss my smoothies or real estate. You have a good day.